Excuse me. Hi. Today is Cato's day plus 8 video update for his bone marrow transplant. This morning, Cato slept late. He's been sleeping late because he's been staying up late. But while he was sleeping late, I asked one of the nurses to sit in with him, and I was able to sneak off and go get a shower. It's not always easy to leave him. He does not like being left. I've only done it a couple times to run downstairs, grab something from the Grubhub delivery person and run back upstairs, and he doesn't like it. So I was able to take a shower, get coffee, and he slept through the whole thing. So that was nice. To explain the shower a little bit, it's kind of interesting how that works. So there's only one parent shower for the whole floor, and even though Cato has a bath and shower in his room, we are not allowed to use it. We're allowed to use the toilet and the sink, but not the shower. I don't know why. So all the parents have to share one shower. So there's one key, and it hangs up right at the reception desk when you get into the bone marrow ward area, and you can just take it whenever you want. But the showers have hours from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and if the key's gone, you just have to wait for it to come back. Like, there's no checkout system, there's no like time limit or anything. It's just you kind of get it when you can. So I was actually lucky to be able to just go straight in and come straight back. So anyway, when I did come back and they were doing their rounds, Cato's liver enzymes did come back slightly raised, even with all the Lasix. So now, instead of doing his Lasix on an as-needed basis, they're going to be giving it to him as a regular dose. It's through the IV, so it's not something he has to take by mouth, but they are just going to make it a continuous thing, just, a timed, I think it's every 6 hours, he gets another dose of Lasix. His fluid balance has been, up till now, plus 400, so they have to weigh him, they measure all of everything, like he intakes and then everything he pees out and poops out, and they call that a fluid balance, that balance, and his has been set at plus 400, and he's been pretty good at staying in that range with the Lasix. Without the Lasix, he doesn't stay in it, but they've actually lowered it now to plus 250, so they really want to tighten in on that and just get those liver enzymes back under control. In addition to the Lasix, they will now be weighing him twice a day instead of once a day, so once in the morning, once at night, and they will also be measuring his belly with it, like a tape measure, just how wide it is around, to measure, I guess, if the liver is becoming enlarged. They also have to do a physical exam by pushing on his belly and feeling for it. So far it feels fine, so they do everything very proactively. They want to nip things in the bud instead of letting it become a problem that they have to deal with when it's a problem. They want to just not let it become such a problem. So that's what they're doing with that. Other than that update, that wasn't the best news, but he did get to do music therapy with Jenny again today, and she brought this time a keyboard and the xylophone, a tambourine, and then she brought boomsticks, which are like plastic hollow tubes, and like you pound them together and then they make like a thunder noise kind of, and he turned those into lightsabers. So they basically lightsaber fought for an hour. He played the piano a little bit and the tambourine a little bit, but he was way more interested in the lightsaber battle, which she totally played along with. She is so great with him. He really enjoys her and his music therapy. Once the night shift nurse came on, he had Nurse Jody, and he hasn't had her too many times. He has had her in the past, but not too many, and he is not very friendly when he's meeting someone new. So he was not being very warm to her, not being very cooperative. So she came up with the brilliant idea of bringing him some toys. And she brought him a Captain America bubble wand and a water tornado maker toy. And she told him, you can have these, but we have to shake on it that you're going to let me do your vitals all night. And so they shook on it, and he got his new toys, and he did his vitals a lot easier after that. So he had a lot of fun with that. Actually, too much fun. Then she made a new deal saying, and you have to go to bed by 1 o'clock a.m. So by 1, I made him turn off the lights and get in bed, and he still stayed up past that, but at least he was in bed with the lights off, just on his iPad. So he has been a night owl. But overall, day plus 8, pretty good. New news with the whole liver thing being on the radar. Not exactly what you want to hear, but it's not totally scary or anything. They're taking care of it. So I know he's in good hands, but we can still use your prayers. So thank you in advance for that, and thank you for watching.
Control my body with the piano, okay? Okay? So we'll see what we do.
And go down.
Try going up and down.
Up, down, up, down.
Back up.
Up, down, up, down, up, down.